this story. Meat sauce. What does that mean? Meat sauce.
Egg sauce.
What is meat sauce?
We make sauce from different ingredients.
Kind of sauce.
What is sauce?
Water with
Tomatoes.
It's something that you can pour. So meat sits like this, but sauce is wet. It has water, milk, something in it. Something in it that makes it able to pour it. So meat sauce.
beef.
Ground
Ground beef.
Ground beef.
Ground beef.
Ground
peanuts.
Ground coffee.
All ground. What does that mean?
Like mint.
Small pieces.
Small pieces.
Yes. This one, ground peanuts, we call it peanut butter. It's very smooth, almost like butter. You can spread it. It's ground peanuts. This one, what is that?
But coffee like a flour.
Like flour. Put that one up.
But maybe it is different between ground and flour.
Different grind.
Yes.
Some big pieces, some small pieces. But they're all ground up, means that it's into small pieces.
Small piece. We have ground chicken.
Ground, well I'm getting to that.
Ground sauce.
Turkey? Okay. Anything you make into small pieces, we say it's ground.
Ground.
The verb is
Grind.
grind.
Grind. I want to grind.
I grind the beef. I grind the peanuts. I grind the coffee. I grind the flour. And now, when it's done, it's ground. But now we have the word ground. There's another use for the word ground.
Ground.
Yes. Your backyard.
Ground. Ground.
The playground, where the kids go to the park and play.
You
Playground.
mean like floor, the first ground, or
Yes. Do we get these?
yeah.
If you need them? What's that? 1 second, he's gonna take a picture.
Like this.
Picture, yes. What would we do without cell phones? What would we do without taking pictures? Without a camera? If we had no cameras, what would we do?
Just scrolling.
We have to draw the picture. Yeah. So, if we didn't have cameras, you would have to find an artist to draw your picture for people to remember what you look like. So,
Three, ground.
In the ground. The dirt. Okay.
Underground.
What's that?
Underground.
On basement.
Yes, under the ground. When it's above ground. Up. Up. Above ground, so this is ground, above. Below, underground, below, above. So now we have, this is what Salo is pointing out. Here's my apartment building. Okay. How many floors?
8,
How many floors?
9,
1.
8 floor. 9. It's underground. 9.
8.
8 floors.
Yeah. 8 floor.
How many floors?
9.
8.
8.
There's, it's got a basement floor. There's 9 floors.
Yeah.
We found the basement.
It's a floor, yes.
Yeah, it's
What
a
floor should I go to? Go to the basement.
Oh.
Okay.
So basement it is my first floor.
No. Usually, first floor is
The ground.
ground floor.
Ground floor.
Usually, that's the way it's done.
Sometimes when we see the left, you know, the elevator.
Yes.
We did not say like 1 for a basement. They count only from the first 1 to an up.
And then they will have a B.
Right.
The year.
A B. Yeah. But these are floors.
So here we have 9 floors.
There are 9 floors. Floor. You can stand on the floor.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 places to stand. Floors. But the word story. Remember story?
Yeah. 8.
8-story building.
Yeah.
Okay. Going up. Okay.
Yes.
Ground floor. This is the one off the street. Usually the word ground means off the street. Okay, so you walk in from here,
Yeah.
here you are, you're on the sidewalk. You walk into the building, it's the ground floor. Story and floor, usually the same, but sometimes different. So you have to pay attention to what the story is about. How many stories in the library?
1.
One-story building. How many floors?
2. 1.
There's a basement.
Yes. 2 floors.
There's 2 floors. Do you know what's in the basement? What's in there?
Under building.
What is in there?
For the library, we don't know, but for our home,
What's in your basement?
laundry,
Laundry? No laundry in the library. Furnace. What is a furnace?
Heat. Powder.
Heat the air. What else?
Right.
some stuff for gym. I got like a bicycle.
Storage. But also in this basement, if there, just to let you know, if there is a storm, a bad storm, tornado,
Oh, yeah.
Safe place.
Safe
We have
place.
bad weather.
very bad weather.
Tornado shelter.
How about if there's a flood? Should we go in the basement? If you have a flood in your house, do you go in your basement?
No, of course no.
Go
Go up.
upstairs. Right. Not a good idea. So anyway, just to let you know, story and floor a little bit different. So the other word I wanted in here, oh, I know, I wanted to tell you this. This not in this story, but this one comes up a lot.
Beach.
This is so American. Like when we think about Italian food, we think about spaghetti and pizza, tomato sauce. But USA, the big food here that's been around for a long time is this one here. It's called hamburger. Hamburger.
Yes.
USA. McDonald's.
Yes. KFC.
That's KFC is what? Kentucky
Keep it
Fried
fried chicken.
Chicken. KFC. Kentucky Fried Chicken. Hamburger is ground, usually ground beef. Okay?
Hamburger.
But you don't know what's in this unless you ask. Hamburger. So now we have
Cheeseburger.
cheeseburger. What's that?
Corned beef.
Cheese.
They put cheese on the top and melt it and put it in like a sandwich. What's this one?
Corned beef powder.
Turkey
Powder.
What's that?
Powder with milk.
Ground burger.
Round
Turkey.
turkey.
Yeah.
How about this one?
Chicken burger.
Yeah, chicken burger.
Veggie burger. The veggie is not meat.
Without-
Something kind of like
This word is becoming more and more popular. When I grew up, veggie was not a word. It is now. They would say the whole word, which is vegetable. This is now short. So, veggie burger. What's in a veggie burger?
vegetable.
Vegetable.
Salad, tomatoes, onion,
Ground vegetables.
What does it mean, hamburger? The word ham.
German.
German.
It's a city.
Yes, hamburger.
Hamburg, Germany is a city. A German city. And people in Germany, in the city of Hamburg, said, well, let's make something different with meat. Instead of eating meat, where you cook it and then you slice with your knife and fork. You grind it up and put it on bread.
Yeah.
And guess what they called it?
Hamburger.
Hamburger.
Hamburger. That's how that name started, from Hamburg, Germany. But what many people may not know is that
It is meat from.
ham is a meat. Yes.
Yes.
What kind of meat is it?
Pork.
It's from salted, cured pork, which for you is haram. You don't eat pork, so if you go to a store and you buy hamburger, does it have ham in it? No, unless they put it in there, which they usually don't. But if you go to a store and say, I would like beef hamburger, it is not haram. Does that make sense? Ham is a meat. Hamburg is not a meat. Hamburg is a city in Germany. Do we know Germany?
Yes, I have friends who there.
Germany, European.
Yeah.
Okay, so this veggie burger is made with veggies, and now there's a new one. Oh my gosh. This is called this is its name. Burger.
Numbers 4.
It's made with artificial meat. It's made in a laboratory. I haven't eaten it, but my daughter has. It's made in a science room. They put proteins together, flavors, and
It is like fish or different.
it's all vegetable.
All.
All vegetable.
So we can.
There's no meat in it.
No.
All vegetable. Yeah.
But taste
Subway.
like meat.
Yes.
Subway.
Anyone had an Impossible Burger? Have you heard about it? It's expensive now, but maybe not so much later. And it's juicy like meat, and it looks like it has blood in it.
Yeah, I seen.
What makes it red with blood? Beets. Do you know beets? What color are beets?
It's like a red.
Red. And you cut beets, and you get it on your hands all red.
Yeah.
Red.
It's like the onion. Big onions. Seem like the onion, but it's
It
red.
grows underground. Yeah, beets. So we have Impossible Burger, Veggie Burger, Turkey Burger, Hamburger, and Hamburg.
Hamburg.
Germany.
Salmon burger they do.
Salmon Burger. Yeah.
Burger
Yeah.
sometimes they do.
In Arabic country, falafel burger.
Falafel Burger.
Yeah.
What is falafel made from?
From nuts.
Chickpeas, garbanzo beans. Do you know chickpeas?
Hummus.
It's same
Nuts.
bean. Hummus is made from chickpeas.
Yeah.
Falafel made from chickpeas.
I make yes.
A different way. Different.
But it is vegetable.
It's a vegetable.
Yeah. Vegetable.
No meat in falafel.
Yeah.
Who makes falafel?
I make.
You make
Yeah,
falafel.
I make falafel.
Do you grind your own garbanzo, or do you buy in a package?
No. Grind. I green.
You grind
Machine.
in a machine,
Yeah.
and then herbs and spices, and then fry it.
Cilantro, onion, salt.
Sounds good.
Yes.
Falafel, In Detroit area, falafel in Hamtramck, Dearborn, not so much other places. But slowly, it's becoming a new fast food. Do you know fast food?
Yeah.
You
Quick
can
fry.
get a fast sandwich. In New York, falafel, falafel, falafel.
Species to Turkey.
So let's see which one I want to start with. Let's go back and we'll do, did everyone get Henry Ford? Danielle, did you get Henry Ford? This one? Samia, did you get one? We'll do this one first. Okay. How do you like his car?
Like a bicycle.
My first car was Ford.
Ford car.
Yeah.
My first car was Ford. My second car was Ford.
But I show up.
My third car was Ford.
But the last car is Toyota.
My last car, my present car is Toyota.
They support him here for, right?
Pardon?
They support him. They support this company.
Who?
The government, all because they take from Ford.
That, Ford is big company here in USA.
Oh, it's bigger than KIRCHNER GM.
No, GM is still the biggest, then Ford close by. GM, General Motors used to be very big, very big.
It's the power, the Ford GM. The car's a nice one. The one you can take like a long one. It doesn't have like any problem. The Ford GM.
They're the same. They're all made with robots now, robotics, but expensive. How much for a car?
The new one, I think 400. Probably.
No, not that much. 50,000.
The new one.
Electric, 70, 80, 90,000. Well, let's take a look here at Henry Ford. There's questions here. First one, Samia, read the questions here.
Who is the man in the picture? What is he doing? Do you own a car?
Well, let's answer these questions. Who is the man in the picture?
Henry Ford.
Henry Ford. What makes you think that? What's this?
New Ford.
It's the title. Title or name of the story. Okay. What is he doing
He's building new car.
in the picture?
He's driving.
He's driving a,
Bicycle.
New car.
is it a car or a bicycle?
Car, this bicycle, something bicycle.
Do you think it's a bicycle?
I think a bicycle has only.
This is a car, a new car.
Is that a car or a bicycle?
Car.
Car.
Well, let's see if we can find out. I think a car. The next question, do you own a car?
Yeah.
Do you own a car? If someone says, do you own a car, how do you answer?
Yes, I do.
Yes, I do.
Or,
No, I don't.
No.
yes I do, no I don't. Okay. So let's start here. Samia, keep going.
Henry Ford was born in 1863 in the state of Michigan. He grew up on a farm, but he did not want to become a farmer. He left school when he was 16. He wanted to make cars, so he wanted to work as a mechanic.
What is that word? Mechanic. Okay. Mechanic. What is that mechanic?
Takes some car.
Uses, mechanic is someone who works with
Machine.
little different sounds, but they come from the same root, mechanic machines. This is the person.
The person.
Yeah.
I am a mechanic. I work on machines. Okay. Next paragraph, Nadira. Hold on, wait. Nice and loud.
In 1896, Ford built his first car. This car was very different from the cars of today. For example, its wheels,
Wheels.
fire bicycle
Wheels. He used, they had bicycles before that, and he used the wheels from a bicycle to make this car. Wheels.
Wheels.
Wheels,
Wild.
wells, like water well. Or if you're not sick, you are well. Wheel, long E sound.
Wheel.
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 Okay. Yasmin, next paragraph.
In 1902, Ford built a car that was an important
Important what? Race.
This car was the fastest car that had
Ever. Built.
It went 70 million.
Wait.
Million. 70 miles per hour. By that road, food
Okay, let's take a look here. Again. Okay. The last line. It went 70 miles per hour.
Yeah.
Okay. Then the next line. By then, it tells us time sequence. By then, Ford had enough money. Do you see the word enough?
Yeah, enough money.
To start the
The
Ford.
Ford Motor Company.
This means he was rich.
How did he get money? He had enough money.
I read some story of Henry Ford when he asked the Congress to give me like, I don't know how much exactly, but million for a lot of workers they going home. Is that correct? And the Congress they support that they give like over a million.
When?
I'm not sure when, but I read Gregory about him. When he has
I have to, I'll look into that. I'm not sure of when you mean. But this is 1902. 1902, he made in his little garage, in his tool shop, because he's a mechanic who makes machines. He made this car that goes 70 miles per hour.
It is so fast.
That's fast.
Yeah.
And so, it doesn't tell you in here, it says he had enough money to start the Ford Motor Company. The money came from
Investors.
investors. People said, wow, he can build this car, we can make a lot of money. We will lend him money
From investor.
to make a factory. We will lend him this money, and when it makes money, we'll get money back. Investors. It doesn't tell us that in here, but that's what's in here. Afroza, next one, please. And this, first, pardon? You're next, Taslima. I'm sorry, I skipped you.
At this time, cars cost a lot of money. Only very rich people bought cars. Ford had a dream. He wanted to build a car that many people could afford. Ford was sure that if people could afford cars, they would buy them. He said everybody wants to be somewhere he is not.
Okay, people like to travel. Do you like to travel?
Yes.
Go new places?
Yeah.
We talked about Christopher Columbus. Did he like to travel? He did, yes.
So every time I like.
So what does that mean, afford?
Ford.
Afford.
Very good.
I can't afford a new car. What does that mean?
To make,
If
Afford.
someone he get
I can afford a cup of coffee. I have enough money. I can't afford a new car. I don't have enough money.
no more money.
Afford means you have enough money. So if I said, oh, you want to buy a new cell phone? Masoom, you want to buy a new cell phone? Say yes.
Yes.
Yes. We have a brand new special Apple cell phone.
I have
Only $2,000.
I have not enough money.
I can't afford it.
For camera. And rest of it I can.
Afford it. I can afford it, I can't afford it. If you can afford it, you have enough money.
Yeah.
Now, Afroza, next one.
This plan
Ford's plan was, take your time. Ford's plan
Ford's plan was to market, make all the cars
The same.
same cars that are all the same test loss take loss time
Less time.
less time and less money to market
To
Make.
to market
to make.
money to make.
Less money to make. Okay, keep
Then
going.
for coal
Charge
charge less money for this car in 98
what?
1908
Okay.
for products he famous
Model T.
model T for
The model is
C The Model 2 T sold for
Wait, hold on. The Model T sold for how much?
$850. His axe
Was,
this was much cheaper than their car, but still more than most people could afford.
okay. So $850. So, is that a lot of money today?
They're not.
No.
In 1908,
It's too
was that
much.
a lot of money?
Yeah.
Yes, that was a lot of money. How much money did workers get? What was good pay for a worker at that time? Probably $2 or $3 a day. $2 or $3 a day. That's what workers would make. So how many days would you have to work to buy this car? Too many. A lot of days. But some people had money. Not everybody worked at a low pay. So people with money said, yes, I will buy this car. Now just to give you a little indication of what it was like. Now remember, the Model T, we're talking about Model T, a special car that he made. How did you start it? How did you start a Model T? You had to go to the front of the car and there's a crank. No starter.
No switch.
And then when you drove it, no power brakes, handbrake.
Generator.
And it was hard to steer, no power steering. So many people that bought this car had enough money to hire a driver. Okay, I have money, I work in an office, I hire a person to drive my car. So it was mostly for people with money. Next one. That's fine.
One day Ford
Yeah.
visited a meat-packing factory. There he saw beef carcasses being moved from one worker to another. Each worker had a particular job to do.
Each worker. You
Each
see that?
worker had a particular job to do when the beef carcasses reached him. Ford realized then he could use the assembly line method to build cars.
Good. Next one.
It took less than 2 hours to build a car on the
Assembly.
assembly line. Before it took 14 hours. Ford was
Able.
able to drop the brace of the Model T to 26,500.
Wait, what's that number?
26,500.
What's that, how would we say that number?
265.
265.
$265.
Very good. And then,
Ford-
Zala, last paragraph.
Ford's dream had some true.
And what?
Had come true. The Model T was new,
Was
was now a car that many people could afford. by 1927, when Ford stopped making the Model T. Over 15 million of these cars had been sold.
Very good. So he sold 15 million of that same car. He did not change it. He kept the same car, it looked the same.
17 miles per hour.
17 miles per hour. What were the roads like then? Do you know what the roads look like?
Yeah,
Rocky, no cement.
no cement, right?
Right.
Wait,
Yep. And there were rules. Were there rules? It was crazy. So when you drive, I drive on this side. The guy over here going this way drives on this side. What if there's no side? I'm driving. There's cars coming this way.
yeah.
No rules.
No roads. Yeah.
And what happens?
Make roads.
What
Accident.
Accidents.
Yeah.
But then we have to remember that many people did not have cars. They were still using horses. So you've got cars and horses on the same road, and people walking and bicycles, crazy. So anyway, this is the story of, I was going to tell you up here where it said Henry Ford was from Michigan. Where in Michigan? Where? A place in Michigan.
Dearborn, close to Dearborn.
Dearborn. He had a farm in Dearborn. And his farm was the place where now there's a country club there in Dearborn. And the biggest Ford Motor Company, the Rouge plant in Dearborn, was the biggest factory in the world where they made cars. So let's go to the back side where it says vocabulary. You see that? So, honey, read the directions for vocabulary.
Which sentences have the same meaning as the sentence from the reading? Circle the letter of the correct answer.
Okay, so do number one.
Ford went to work as a machine,
It's a what?
as a mechanic.
So you have to pick A or B.
D.
Ford fixed cars, Ford sold cars. B.
No, A. Ford fixed the car.
Mechanic,
Yeah, fix.
fixed cars. A person who sells cars is called what? Salesperson.
So 8.
Okay, Mohammed, number two.
Yeah, he wanted to build a car that many people could afford. He wanted to build a car many people would have enough money to pay.
To what?
To pay.
To what?
To buy.
To buy,
To
excellent.
buy. He wanted to build a car people would be
Be able,
to sell easily.
A or B?
P. Number E.
Number what?
Number one E.
A.
Yeah, A.
A.
Number A.
Look up there and it says people could afford. What does afford mean? Enough money.
Enough money. Yes.
So look here, on A it says enough money to buy. So that's A. Before we go on with this, what do we have here?
Money.
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 Many.
Many.
And.
Money.
And.
Many.
On money.
Money. Many.
Number three,
Number
assume.
3, he could charge less money for a car. A, he could ask people to use a credit card. B, he could ask people to pay less money. So B.
You ask people to pay for less money.
Less money. B.
Okay, B. Fernando, number 4. Start again.
Loudspeaker.
Ford carcasses. We didn't. Should have. The factory. Okay, wait there for a second before you go on. I should have caught this in our story. Animal carcass. Animal carcasses. This is plural, more than one. What is that? That's the whole animal. When they kill the beef, the whole cow is there, dead, hanging. It goes to a person who cuts it into pieces. Like when you go to the supermarket, they cut up your meat for you and sell it to you like that. But you can go to a meat market, you can buy a leg of lamb. Do you know lamb?
Yeah. Yeah.
The whole leg. Or you can cut it into pieces.
Yeah.
The whole lamb is called a lamb
Case
carcass.
Carcass.
When we had that story, it said he went to a beef factory, he saw the animals, and they had an assembly line. So each person does only one thing. That's it. An assembly line. So for example, in a factory today, people do one thing. They take this piece, fix it, put it in, that's it. The line goes down, another car comes, they put in one piece, that's it. Assembly line.
Somebody one by one.
Before that, people would say, you're my team. The three of you work together. You're my other team. The three of you work together. And you don't all do the same thing. You work together and make it fit together. Assembly line is much faster. So for example, in school, when kids go to the cafeteria, do you have kids in school? They go to the cafeteria to have lunch. And there are people behind the counter. Okay? And I'm the student, and I'm having lunch. And I, the assembly line, there's 6 people serving lunch to all the kids. I come to you, he puts one thing on my plate. The next thing, on the plate. The next thing, the next thing, the next thing. So you only serve one thing, and it goes fast. Assembly line. So he saw this in a factory and said, our workers will do that too. So they only do one thing. Makes it faster. And so he made more money. So let's see. What was the choice for Hannah? For 4. A or B?
D.
B. What did read B for us, for Hannah? Bodies. At the what? Factory. Good word. Good strong words. And Farjana, last one. A and B. What do we have?
Which one?
What is it?
Ford understood that the assembly line was a good way to build car.
Why not B?
Ford and B.
Because you understand the good way is assembly line.
It is like idea.
A good idea.
Good idea.
But the second one is no good because it says assembly line equipment. What is equipment?
Small
Machine.
parts.
The tools.
The tool.
All the things you need. Nothing in the story about equipment. Nothing in there. So A is the best answer. Let's go down to comprehension, and Samia, read number 1.
Henry Ford built the first car.
Okay. We all good with that?
Yeah, that first.
The first
Take a
car.
look there.
And
Circle the letter of the best answer. Henry Ford built the first car. Well, let's look in our story here.
But the car with bicycle wheels.
Let's take a look here. On the second paragraph in front, it says,
B.
in 1896, Ford built his first car.
Yeah.
Ford's first car. Is that the first car in the whole world?
No, it's for him.
It's for him. So you see the first car, but it says his first car. Not the same. But one thing we do know, C says what?
Car with bicycle wheels.
Bicycle wheels. Let's look at the story. Its wheels were
Bicycle wheels.
bicycle wheels.
To see.
C is the best answer. Just to let you know, Henry Ford did not build the first car.
You built his first.
He built his first car.
Because maybe one of them you built.
Who built the first car?
University?
In Germany.
Germany.
Yes. Yeah. Which one is better, Ford or Mercedes?
I think Mercedes.
Mercedes.
Which one costs more money?
Mercedes.
Another of money.
So notice when you have information and it says best answer, go for the thing that you know is correct. Okay, from the information. So for example, I'm going to look over here at my weather report. Today is cloudy, temperature 46. This is information. It's cloudy. The temperature is 46. So So if I ask you about today, if I said, today is, you have to decide which is correct, A or B. Today is a chilly day. Today is 46 degrees. Which one is correct? B.
Yes.
The fact is, right here.
6 degrees.
So you have to look for the information that you know is there. Number 2, Nadira, number 2.
Henry Ford's dream was to build an assembly line.
Keep going.
To build a car most people could afford.
And C,
B.
To build a car that would win a race.
which one? A, B, or C?
B.
B.
Look at our story here. Henry Ford had a dream.
Yes.
He wanted to build a car that many people could
Four.
afford. Ford. And number 3, Yasmin.
Ford fast and assembly line at a meat packing factory
What's B and C?
on a
Farm.
at the Ford Motor Company.
C.
At the Ford Motor Company.
Where did he see an assembly line?
At the meat and banking factory.
What?
No,
Meat packing.
But
Yes. He visited a meat packing factory. He saw beef carcasses. Okay? So he saw an assembly line at the meat packing.
Number 8.
Because Lima, let's go down here to true and false. Number 1.
Henry Ford left school when he was 16. True.
That is true. Okay, next one. Rosa?
Henry Ford's mom
Made.
made the bicycle wheel on the farm for
False.
False.
Okay. Sumitra, number 3.
Ford built a car that went 70 miles per hour. True.
True. Very good.
70 miles per hour.
70 miles per hour. Is that fast?
18.
That was fast. Yep.
18. Left.
Now, did I? That was Henry Ford. Anyway, yes. See you Monday. Have a good weekend.
We are safe.
On your way? Bye-bye. See you. Let me ask you some questions. This is not a copy, but let me ask you a true or false question. Only poor people bought cars. True or false?
What?
Only poor people.
No. False.
That's false.
Only
You
rich
have,
people.
you have to leave?
No.
Okay. Another question. Ford said, everybody wants to be what he isn't. Is that in the story? So it's false. Next one. In 1908, Model T cars cost more than most people could pay.
No.
True,
Yes.
$850.
Yeah.
And the next one, before the assembly line, it took 14 hours to build 2 cars.
Yes, true.
Ford dropped the price of the Model T to $585.
False.
False. 280. So these are factual information questions that I didn't put in here. So we're going to go back to our other one. Who got this one?
You have
Anyone? Okay. We're going to change up a little bit. We're going to stop today. I want the rest of the people to come for this. You can keep this, but we'll stop today and we'll read it on Monday. Is that okay? Have a nice weekend.
Thank you too.
And stay well. We hope the world gets better. I'm very worried about what's happening.
Terrible. It's very beautiful.
Because it brings up hate.
People that is scary. Because they can't keep playing, they can't talk.
You don't want to.
Yeah, so I need a piece. Because it is
So
big broken.
complicated.
Yeah, because in either country, different people can be playing, some people they hear that.
Only
Yeah, but he can't believe. So, I have to how it can.
peaceful solution.
Yeah.
We'll see. History keeps changing. People, but young people,
Yeah.
I have friends, or their families are Palestinian. They go back and forth. You live in Palestine, you live in the West Bank, you want to go to the grocery store, there's a wall. You have to go 30 miles to go over there to the store. They're angry. They're very angry.
When I see the good movie, Hero, it's about how what happened Swiss, I think people, I think it's good, it's good countries everywhere, but not people in this
And their families so angry. They want to kill. The people in Gaza, bombs. They can't leave. They can't leave. There's a wall.
We waiting for your meeting at
do something.
They have to do something.
They have to do something.
They have to say you need to stop.
to stop because to do something because people they have to do or they have to eat.
They shut off the food. They shut off the water. They shut off the electricity in Gaza. How long can you go without water? You can't drink the water from the ocean.
Like close area.
Well, be well. See you Monday. See you Monday. Welcome. Have a good weekend, everyone. Be well.
Memang, tak ada je. You are the guy who